landed. I got it. Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Bogans in at the two-guard position. Stevenson's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Rose. Boozer dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
To the paint. Tipped. Here's Nowitzki. Goes to the fadeaway.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
And we're about a minute into the first. Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Chandler. And here's Stevenson. Here's Chandler. Here's Nowitzki. Releases. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Rose. No one covering.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Rose. Pass to Nowitzki. And the shot falls short that time.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Dang. Rose right side. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Pulls it. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. To the inside. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Stevenson on the wing. Pass to Nowitzki. And again, it's Dallas.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Well, you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Here's Bogans. Here's Dang. They get it back.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Kidd. Still no points. There's the 3. Nowitzki. That one's good.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Dang. Here's Boozer. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. From deep, Rose. Stevenson with a rebound. Dallas leading by 3. The 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Fires the 3. And it's Nowitzki missing. Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Rose. Here's Bogans. Pass to Noah. Rose outside. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Dang missing. And Dallas with possession. Outside Stevenson. Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Sends it home from three-point land. Nowitzki's got 14.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Rose. Here's Boozer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Kidd. No made baskets yet. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Bogans. Pass to Boozer. They set the pick. Here's Rose. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. No good on the three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Bogans, the pass to Rose. Here's Dang. Chicago passing it around. The jump hook, and too long on the shot. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Marion. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires at the elbow. Noah grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Bogans, the pass to Rose. Here's Bogans to the middle. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 4. Shot clock at 5. Rose. The Bulls with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Nowitzki. 14 points for him.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Gibson's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Korver. Pass to Bogans. Here's Noah. And there's a pick. Rose, the pass to Noah. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Knocks down the triple. Nowitzki's got 20.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Korver. No points so far. Pass to Gibson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. Kidd with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Nowitzki. Another one falls for Dallas.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Bogans, right wing. Steps back. Drops in the layup for 2. Rose has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Nowitzki. Shot from 16, and again it's Dallas.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Rose. Down low. Here's Noah, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. Pass to Nowitzki. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
High arcing shot. We got a piece of it. The steal. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogans has got 6 points.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Nowitzki. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Dallas.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Bogans. 6 points for him. Rose outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles. But when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Out left to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Nowitzki's got 32 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man Just great selfless basketball.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Taj Gibson, and it's Brewer in at the three, the small forward. Here's Boozer. Got a hand on it. Here's Marion. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Kidd. From downtown. Korver grabs the board. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Watson. The Mavericks pull it in. Chandler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Kidd. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Brewer. They set a pick. Back to Watson. Pass to Korver. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Stevenson. Here's Kidd, defended by Watson. Here's Kidd. Out to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Pass to Korver. Here's Boozer. With the fadeaway, and he gets it to go. Boozer's got 6 points.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Kidd. Launches a three. Stevenson, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Korver. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Korver's got his first points of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Bulls trail by 15. Now Watson. No points yet. Pass to Brewer. Here's Boozer. And he dunks it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Nowitzki. And again, it's Dallas.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Kidd, defended by Watson. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Boozer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Stevenson's got 4 rebounds now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Watson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Chicago, C.J. Watson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Dallas leading by 17. Marion passes to Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. The three ball sinks the tray. Nowitzki's got 50 points.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Boozer's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. Kidd the pass to Stevenson. Five to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Nowitzki's got 53 points.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Boozer. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stevenson the pass to Kidd. With the drive. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Brewer. They set the screen. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Kidd. Now Stevenson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Korver. Fade away. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Nowitzki's got 58.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Bogans. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Rose has got 7 assists in the game. Here's Kidd. Outside Stevenson. Takes a 3. Rebounded to Bogans. Chicago with the ball. From deep, Rose. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Noah. Chicago passing it around. There's a screen. Here's Rose. Kidd with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 23. That one's good by Stojakovic. Here's Bogans. 9 points in the game. Rose outside. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Stevenson against Rose. Outside Stevenson. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Stevenson. Here's Nowitzki. Just 4 to shoot. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Stevenson against Rose. They need this. And that one, good. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the level of creativity that Rose has, I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
Knocked loose. Pass to Dang. Here's Bogans. Stevenson defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Dang. Gets the three to fall. Dang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kidd to pass to Nowitzki. Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. To the wing, right side. Here's Boozer. Stojakovic grabs the board. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here comes the T-shirt. Who wants one? I can...
So both teams making some changes here. Dallas leading by 23. A minute 22 left to play in the first half. Here's Terry. Buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Rose, the pass to Bogans. To the left side wing. Here's Dang. Pass to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Rose has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Here's Kidd. The 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Dang. Rose outside. Here's Bogans. 9 points in the game. Here's Noah. From deep, Rose. Offensive rebound. With the clock winding down, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Mavericks ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Bulls. And it's Chandler in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Rose knocks them both down. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Kidd. Over to the wing. Here's Stojakovic. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Noah. Now Rose, beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Chandler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cardinal, the pass to Terry. And they pick up 2. Terry's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Kidd, the pass to Terry. There's a screen. To the wing on the left. Pass to Cardinal. Shot clock at 5. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Boozer. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 16.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's Cardinal for 3. Rebounded to Bogans.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Kidd. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And again, it's Chicago.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Here's Kidd. He's got 10. Pass to Terry. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. Terry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Here's Dang. Chicago passing it around. Rose, the pass to Boozer, and he comes up with a bucket. Boozer's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's Dang. And a nice finish on the layup. Dang's gotten his second bucket.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Here's Cardinal. Yet to see a basket. Terry. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Rose. Tightly guarded. Pass to Dang from behind the arc. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 9 rebounds now. Driving to the basket. Lots of room. Stojakovic, no good.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Bogans. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
To the left wing. Here's Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kidd. Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Here's Boozer. From deep, Rose drains the triple. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Dallas leading by 21. Out to the wing. Here's Terry. Fires in the triple. Terry's got 11 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Bogans, the pass to Noah. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Outside Barea. Pass to Terry. Back to Barea. This one for 3. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Boozer. Here's the pick. Here's Rose. Can't hit it from 12 feet. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Barea with it. Drives to the hoop. Haywood passes to Barea. Deflected. Here's Dang. He's got 5. Rose, left side. Pass to Bogans. 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Outside Barea. Here's Terry. There's a screen. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Terry's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. To the inside, Boozer, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here's Barea. Pass to Cardinal. 4-3. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rose outside. Here's Boozer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Barea. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Haywood. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Bulls making a change here.
Todd Gibson, Kyle Korver.
Now Rose. 28 points for him. Chicago calls timeout.
Start it.
Here's Gibson, still without a bucket. Pass to Rose. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Terry. Here's the 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Rose. Up and in on the layup. Rose has got 14 points now in the second half.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Outside Barea. Pass to Stojakovic. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Watson, he's checked in for Rose. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. Thomas, it's good on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
The Mavericks lead by 22. Maria with it. Pass to Stojakovic. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. From the arc. Oh, ripped away. And they're running. Floats one up. Now here's Gibson. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brewer. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Terry, the pass to Stojakovic. From the top of the key. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Dallas on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Taj Gibson, and it's Watson in at point. Pass to Terry. Hits it from the high post.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Inside, here's Gibson. The offensive rebound. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Dallas leading by 21. Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Watson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Misses the layup. Here's Marion to the middle. Terry, the pass to Marion. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Gibson. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Bulls trail by 21. Outside Watson to the paint. Here's an 8-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Boozer's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Here's Nowitzki. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Korver. Here's Boozer. The rebound by Chandler. The Mavericks lead by 22. Marion passes to Nowitzki.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
The Bulls making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Now on the floor for Chicago. Number 1, Dirk Rose.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Nowitzki, that one's good.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Here's Brewer. Down low. And a two-handed jam.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Gibson. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up. Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, devastating move. That was an ankle breaker.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
Here's Brewer, and it's rejected. Here's Kidd. Pass to Terry. Clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. Korver grabs the board. And so here is Chicago inside. Brewer, the pass to Rose. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Rose has got 16 in the second half. Pass to Marion. Here's Nowitzki. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Korver. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Korver's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Chandler. Here's Nowitzki. Knocks it down from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Dallas leading by 23. Marion passes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Gibson. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Brewer. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The fader. That one off the back iron and out. The Bulls trail by 21. Here's Brewer. Pass to Korver. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Kidd. Fader on the way. The rebound by Gibson. Here's Brewer. To the middle. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Rose. Here's Nowitzki. Hits the target from 18 feet. Nowitzki's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
The Mavericks lead by 21. Here's Kidd to the wing on the left. Fades back. And again, it's Dallas.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Pass to Brewer. Screen by Gibson. Here's Brewer. To the inside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Kidd, the pass to Nowitzki. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Rose. Pass to Boozer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Kidd, the pass to Terry. Gets the three ball to go. Terry's got 21.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Chicago passing it around. From deep, Rose. Here's Noah. Lays it up and banks it in.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Here's Terry. Pass to Kidd. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kidd's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Boozer. And that one is stuffed right through.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Nowitzki. Wide open look. And again, it's Dallas. Here's Bogans. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 34.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Marion passes to Nowitzki. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Dang. Here's Boozer. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Chicago, Derrick Rose. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Kirk Thomas, Kyle Korver, C.J. Watson.
Here's Boozer. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Now here's Rose. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Kidd, the pass to Nowitzki. From about 16. And again, it's Dallas. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Rose outside. And there's the screen. To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Chandler, guarded by Rose. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Inside. Blocked! And they get it back. Rose, the pass to Korver. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
3 points.
52 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's the pick. Here's Watson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He drops it from range.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.